As I'm the Michael Myers fanatic, I know I said I would take a break from YouTube, but I had to come back and give my thoughts on this because I was watching Wishmaster 1 and 2 today on DVD. As you guys know, I'm a huge fan of the series. Even after Andrew Divoff left, I still liked Wishmaster 3 and I still support it. Wishmaster 4, not so much. Now, the director of Wishmaster 3 tried to say that it was a different gen, which is total BS because everybody at the company thought it was the same gen, so I don't know why there's confusion between the director and everybody else. Even on Wikipedia, it says that it's the same gen, so I don't really get that, but that aside, I googled Wishmaster today and I accidentally typed in Wishmaster Remake, and to my surprise, a lot of fans want a remake. And I'm really surprised that fans still care about it after all these years. I honestly thought that I was by myself. I honestly thought that I was just a nostalgic idiot that was just holding on to the past. But I was wrong. And for once in my life, I'm glad I was wrong about something. The fans really want a Wishmaster remake. And I'm really surprised that they still care about it. It's been almost 20 years since the first one was released. The first one was released in September of 1997. My personal opinion, you can't do a Wishmaster remake because the Wishmaster franchise requires a lot of dialogue. You need somebody that really knows what they're doing in order to do a Wishmaster remake, because the person has to be able to portray this sinister being, whether it be in his true form or his human incarnation. You really have to know what you're doing in order to make this film. You have to know what you're doing. And I just don't think that there's an actor good enough to fill Andrew's shoes. I just don't. You know, that's not to diss anybody, but I don't think that there is anybody good enough to fill his shoes. Now, if they can find somebody good enough, that's great. I support it, but I highly doubt it. I'm trying to think of somebody that might be able to play him as we speak, and I can't think of anyone. So, in my opinion, I say, why not just do another one? Do a Wishmaster 5. And try to get Andrew Divoff back if you want. Use CGI to make him younger. Or if you don't want to get him back, get somebody else, but make a Wishmaster 5. Have it where he finally gets the 3 wishes and opens the gates of hell, and the Waker has to try and stop him before he unleashes the apocalypse. And you might be able to bring Holly Fields back from Wishmaster 2. She told me that she's interested in doing another one. So maybe you can get her and Andrew back together, and it can be like a Halloween H2O kind of deal, where she has to stand up to her demons and destroy him once and for all. You could do something like that. But one thing you cannot do is do a Wishmaster remake. It ain't gonna happen. I'm sorry, but it's impossible. Nobody can fill that man's shoes. Who are you gonna get to do the remake? I just don't see it. I could be wrong, but I doubt it. What are your thoughts on the Wishmaster Remake? Do you want it, or do you think they should do a sequel, as in Wishmaster 5? Or do you think they should just leave it alone? I think they should do a sequel. What do you think? What do you wish for? Let me know. I approve this message.